Good morning. We're at the corner of Fresh Pond Road and Metropolitan, and we're going to take a walk up Metropolitan Avenue and see how the neighborhood has changed over the years. Now, on that corner with the TD Bank, that used to be a diner, but that bank's been there for quite a while. And across the street from me is used to be a newspaper stand, but that's also been down and out for a while. And to my immediate left used to be a gas station, a mobile gas station. This has also been out for a while, and I have no idea what might be coming here. So, with the sun in our eye, we will head down Metropolitan Avenue. Across the street, there's a lot of car places around this strip. And over here we have Lindy's. Lindy's is a car service that's been serving Ridgewood for many years. And from what one of the drivers told me, the owner got the name Lindy's from the dance, the Lindy Hop, many years ago. So that's how that name originated. And I'm standing in front of Lindy's, and this is just across the street. This is at 62nd. Physical therapy place. And Weissman Home Outlets. These flags are also draped all along Metropolitan Avenue in honor of the people that lost their lives during 9/11. And here we are at Admiral Avenue in Metropolitan. And over here is the Cage, which is a baseball batting range that's been there for as long as I can remember. And here we are at 64th Street. There's some shops over there. With that Blue Water Plumbing and Heating, that used to be a bakery, although every time I went by, it was never open. And now you have a strip of homes here. Now we're at 65th Street, at the corner of 65th and Metropolitan, the Hess Miller Funeral Home, which is always kept in very good condition. And coming up there on the far left is the beginning of the cemetery. Now, this is looking up Mount Olivet Crescent, which if you go farther up, you're going to find the oldest crematory in the United States, the Fresh Pond Road Crematory. Here's the cemetery here. And then across the street on 65th Place, there used to be, I believe, a gas station there. That was torn down a few years ago, and they built some condos. They're not selling at all. Actually, they're starting to become in disrepair. The exterminators have been there. There's rat poison around, so it's unfortunate, but they were built, and not one person has lived in there since they've been finished. And that's where we were. We're just continuing up Metropolitan Avenue. I'm standing at 65th Lane. And coming up on the left is the Metro Mall. And actually right here, they built this little garden area right there. And down that block, with the back facing the mall area, they also built a strip of homes. So this is the Metro Mall. There's BJ's, Conway's. I also think the correctional department has training facilities here. And onward, this area is called Rentar Plaza. And this is the cemetery. Many cemeteries in Queens. So that's Kmart. And about 30-40 years ago, I remember that used to be a I think it was a Robert Hall, a clothing store. And now over here, we have the Metropolitan Avenue subway stop on the M train. And coming up here, we're gonna see Christ the King High School. You get a nice shot of the city here. And I'm standing in front of Christ the King Regional High School. Right here. And this is Christ the King. A very large school. Nice school. And they actually have a daycare center down there. On the left you can see some like a jungle gym for kids. And it is, as you notice, surrounded by a cemetery. And this is just looking out from Christ the King, and ahead of me is All Faith Cemetery. And now we're continuing down Metropolitan Avenue. On my right, approaching 69th Street, you know, there's just more cemeteries, as literally as far as the eye can see. Now at the corner of 69th Street and Metropolitan Avenue is the Frank T. Lang building, which looks like a pretty old building. Underneath it is a auto works shop. And we're coming up on the site where the old Niedersteins used to be. That's 69th Street down there, and this is where Niedersteins used to be. So what has taken its place is a Radio Shack, and then next to the Radio Shack there is an Arby's. However, they did note the historic value of this site. On this stone they have a engraving of the Niederstein Restaurant, and it says these boulders supported Henry Schumacher's Inn, built here in 1854, renamed Niederstein's in 1888. It served as a rest stop for travelers and horses between Jamaica and Williamsburg. So, this is where the historic Niedersteins used to be.